Good morning. It's Episcopo of the Morning. Michelle Esquenazi is one of the largest bail bond agencies in New York State. She's the gal known as the bail bond queen of New York and New Jersey. This is a story that we're going to do a nice greeting to Michelle here, but this is a big story that we want to stay on, a bail bond reform. This has gotten a little out of control. Michelle, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Joe.
Tell us exactly what's going on, whether you're talking in New York or New Jersey, and what do you mean exactly when we use the term bail reform?
Well, what happened years ago is that the government decided that they were going to socialize the bail bond industry. And since then, we've been in a battle with them, not only in New York and New Jersey, but nationwide.
And then how could you reform that? What exactly would happen? Because we had a cop call earlier, and he's running into problems. They're letting people out, dangerous people out on the streets. Is that what's going on, Michelle?
That's exactly what's going on in New Jersey. If you take a look at nobailnojail.org, there's a big explanation about what's going on in New Jersey. But what happened is Governor Christie called a special session on a Saturday, had it voted for kind of very privately, and now there's this computer algorithm that decides whether or not a person is dangerous, and basically everyone is released back into society and goes into this kind of government-funded program that is now paid for on the back of tax dollars.
Well, Michelle, what was the impetus to this? What would have been, do you think, the governor's impetus on getting this through?
Well, basically the rhetoric indicated that people that were indigent basically were lingering in incarceration. So the governor put up a referendum on the ballot, and it was done with the language of trickery, and basically said to the voters of New Jersey, hey, do you want dangerous people to be on your streets? If not, vote for this, but it will change the Constitution. And that's what they did, and now here they are. And a few days ago, Sweeney floated a bill to pay for this on the back of New Jersey's taxpayers.
Steve Sweeney is the president of the Senate. He's a good guy now. They're going to raise taxes for this, you're telling me?
Yes. So 2 days ago, Steve Sweeney put up a bill to raise property taxes to pay for bail reform. So not only are law-abiding citizens victimized by the crimes committed against them, but now they have to pay to set criminal offenders free.
Michelle, and you're doing great at breaking down the facts for us, but doesn't this, let me play devil's advocate, does this help the less fortunate? Is that maybe, I'm feeling that's why the legislator is putting this through, because there's less fortunate folks who can't afford to pay, and is that maybe, how does this help the less fortunate in our society that are, wrongly accused?
You know what, Joe? That's a very good point. And the bonding industry, we have a tremendous heart, and we don't believe that the indigent should linger in incarceration. However, there are two options. One is the ROR option for a judge. So if a judge sees that a person is homeless and poor and jumped a turnstile, he or she always has the option of ROR, meaning releasing that person on their own recognizance. So there's really no need for bail in that sort of situation. And the other point is we offered basically to the city of New York, I met with de Blasio's people, and I said, let's do something that's called a public-private partnership. We'll get your indigent people out of jail for you. We'll monitor them for you. We've been doing this historically since the beginning of time at no taxpayer expense. But obviously, the mayor's office was a big fat no. So,
Michelle, public-private partnership. God bless you. You don't raise any taxes. I love this. Michelle, we have to have you back. So let's stay on this. Michelle is the bail bond queen of New York and New Jersey, and we appreciate you being so pragmatic in this, Michelle, and looking out for the people, yet still looking out for the less fortunate. Will you come back again, Michelle Esquenazi?
It would be my pleasure. Just everybody, please go to nobailnojail.org.
You got it, kid. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks so very, very much. Well done, Michelle.